Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, or Thursday, depending on where you are. The love train continues to grow, and you guys know the drill. First and foremost, welcome to all our new subscribers. If you're brand new here today, please drop in the comments where you're from so that we can continue to see this amazing growth that we're experiencing here on the love train. It's amazing. So I'm going to jump in. I've got some exciting guests to tell you guys about that are coming up. I'm going to answer a question that came up in the comments. We're going to talk about the Schumann, of course. And I did a Canva graphic. Today's not the day I'm announcing my other project, though, because they had me in Canva doing something else that was more important for right now. We always follow the energy and sense what's going on in the group, but I've got some cool clearings that was made aware of to share. So I will be doing that as well. So hang in there. First and foremost, let's welcome all of the new members of the Love Train. We have welcome from Sweden. Welcome to you. Quite a few now from Sweden. Portland, Oregon, another one. We've got quite a few from Portland. Idaho, new from Idaho. Welcome. And I did see your note. And don't worry if you're new to the community. Do not worry. You're never behind in anything. At some point we cover it all, and we can't get this ascension process wrong. If you're here, you will start to hopefully be able to integrate some of these things a lot easier, because you'll become familiar with it and go, oh, okay, I'm not losing my mind, because that lady that does the Schumann told me I'm not crazy. See? And okay, moving along with the welcomes, we've got welcome from Ontario, Canada. We've got a bunch of you here too. Welcome to you. New Orleans, Louisiana, welcome. Maui, Hawaii, oh, welcome. What a beautiful island that is. I love Hawaii. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, welcome to you. And Rector, Arkansas. And the person from Arkansas was asking if there's anybody else. And the answer to that is absolutely yes. So if you guys want, you can go to the community section, says where you're from, type it in there, and then that way you can scroll through those comments and see who else is from your area, and then just hit each other up, make contact. But we have quite a few from Arkansas now. So welcome to all of you. Okay, I'm going to start with, I saw a question, and this is important. So one of you is doing a letter of forgiveness, and they asked can I share it it's for your partner, and you wanted to know if you can share it. Here's the key here. So the forgiveness is always for us, right? Now, so what is the intention behind sharing it? So if the intention is that you want a specific outcome from them, it's a no. It's a no, because they're giving your power away then. So you're saying, okay, I'm going to forgive you in exchange for this type of behavior. Now, if, if you're doing it just because, oh no, I'm just going to let this roll, I'm going to just forgive and let it go with no attachment to the outcome, then it's a yes. But the true practice of this forgiveness letter is for you to release that dense energy from your body. And this is why it's very rare for some people, they're confronting a situation that was really, really uncomfortable, or maybe still is. But just know that by you releasing that and get you forgiving them and forgiving yourself for any kind of mistaken perception around it, you're actually clearing that energy space, and you can call in love and light. So if you're using it to heal something, the healing always happens to you and through you. So I hope that helps. Just use some discernment there and just say, okay, if you have even a teeny expectation, like they're going to go, oh, this is exactly what I was waiting for, now you're still giving your power away. So we always do everything where we keep our power and we stay in love and light, no matter what they do. Okay, very, very important. And thank you for bringing that question up, because that can help many. Now, I want to talk about some things that are clearing in the collective right now, and it may resonate with some of you. And maybe I'm going to go into the Schumann first and then tie it in, because it does, when you see the chakra chart, it'll make sense. And then I'll I'll add this piece in, and then the Canva creation that they had me do up. So, you know me, I love me some Canva. What would I do without it? I would draw freehand probably. Here we go. So this was taken over an hour ago, probably almost an hour and a half ago, 3 o'clock Wednesday Pacific Standard Time. So you can see this pattern of push, 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 you know, with a little lightning, little lightning electrocution in here. You see, these are all integration. All these vertical lines are integration. The red is stuff being pushed out. What is really interesting about this is, it's all in the melon, guys. You know, my melon today felt like a fruit salad. I won't lie. I felt the pressure when I woke up this morning, and I was like, okay, let's peek. And so when I inquired, okay, let's see what is going on here with this heavy, heavy, heavy. So this is where a lot of people who are unawakened have dense energy sitting, right? So, and they're attempting to, right? They want to purge anything around the crown. And as I'm saying this, they're making my scalp vibrate like it's going to fly, right? You know, maybe they didn't like my fruit salad check, but essentially the awareness, the spiritual awakening that's happening, that's continuing to happen, is that where it punches them right in the, I shouldn't use the word punch, but it's, you know, activating, it's a better word. It's activating your third eye. So it's that awareness of, okay, wait a minute, there's more to this. Why am I here? Right. So any dense energy, the two biggest chakras that were blocked were the crown and the heart in separation. So in the 3D, the crown and the heart were blocked. And now we're trying, you know, we're getting that energy to flow again. We're opening the heart, we're opening the crown. And so this is what's going on. And this is all part of this completion. Now, here was, I wanted to know like what was going on with this. And instead, I got two words: making room. What? Yep, making room. I know this. We know we've been in the cycle of purge, big light, purge, big light, but literally they said making room. Okay, bring it already. All right, let's peek at the chakra chart, and then I'm going to talk about with the information that they brought in about some collective clearings, which is very cool, and this will affect I think some of you in the community. It helps. It just helps when you kind of know, okay, I'm not the only one clearing this caca. I've had it. Make it go away now. Just for you guys, I found a washing machine on Canva. And look, it's got like multicolored socks representing what is going on here. Woo! I love it. I'm going to use that washing machine more often. So if you're feeling this way in the head today, here's why. This this is just purging. This is what they're saying, making room. And by the way, the graphic that they had me make, the next one, is going to, it kind of shows that how this energy is being directed out and in, because they wanted me to give an image. They said that the image can help get you out of this space of, why is my body doing this? A lot of you they're detecting are mad at the body, and we need to shift that to, I love you, you're amazing. I know it's hard when there's all kinds of stuff going on, but this is the shift. And we have a little, I'm sharing a little practice for all of us that can help. I'm checking my notes. They're very clear on some of this. Okay. Okay, here's some of the stuff that's being cleared with this. So first, let's look at all these chakras. So you can see the root is getting big, big pushes. So is the sacral. They all are. Today, again, heavy, look at this spike. Like that's literally going to the top of the graph. And this is a combination of light and purging, right? So there's some light coming in, and then there's the purge. Usually when we see that sharp spike, that means there's light coming in too. It's coming in to get under and push everything out that needs to be healed. So you can just see, this is the hodgepodge of what's in your field. What is in your field? And I promise you, other people are not causing your circumstances. Very important. And if people in your field are triggering you, that's for you go inward and say, why was I triggered about this? Now, let me tell you the collective stuff that's healing. This may help you. And keep in mind, the other person, regardless of where they are in their journey, they're purging too. They're purging too. So I saw a note with one of you where you said, oh yes, I have a relative who's awake, but they fall backwards. So we don't go backwards. So once our consciousness leaps forward, we go. What happens is though, are we still experiencing multi-dimensional reality? In other words, can some people still fall into and experience the 3D reality? Yes. Moving forward, it's going to be an observation that doesn't affect the 5D. So just remember, they're clearing too. So it feels like they're in a 3D moment. Their gunk's coming up too. And yeah, it's in here spinning around. So remember, compassion, compassion, compassion. And I know when you got your own, you're like, my washing machine's busy too. Don't they know? Maybe they don't. Or maybe their stuff's so big that it's just taken over them. So just compassion. And if you have to, give yourself some space and some peace. It works. And I love you. I get it. I really get it. But, we just got to hang on to this wild ride part a little bit longer. We're getting through it. And let me tell you, make room was ominous to me. Okay. So here are some different collective energies that are being healed. Okay. If I change, meaning when I go into 5D, how is this going to affect everyone around me? Coincidence that I brought that one up after saying, don't let other people trigger you. No coincidence. So some people are afraid to move forward because they're saying, uh-oh, my partner isn't fully awakened. Some of you, it's your kids not fully awakened. And this is a personal responsibility to mind your own energy in this process. The more you mind your own energy and blow your own light up, the more you are helping that. We're paving a bridge forward for all, but we have to be the end result. We have to be the peace. We have to be the love. We have to be the light. It's not, we don't go tweak them. The hands-off process, which is really quite beautiful if you think about it. All we need to do is be the end result. What am I creating in this moment? Am I giving away my power, or am I creating more love, more peace, right? So that's a question I constantly ask myself is, what am I creating in this moment? All right. Next energy that's being cleared by the collective is, did I do enough? Ooh, this one's big. I see this a lot in my clients, especially those who were, maybe had a corporate job or a job where they were a workaholic, any type of workaholic, regardless of what it was. Because in the 3D, they were taught effort equals progress. So now you're shifting and getting used to this. Okay, so I'm staying in the moment. I'm getting guided by energy to my next step. I'm not planning. And they're saying that effort does not equal progress. Alignment does. So it's always, am I aligned? Am I aligned with this? Am I right? And is this in my best and highest good? Another energy, this one's wild. This one I could feel when it came to me. Clearing the energy of not feeling at home. Eek. Or having a sense of a loving home. So in other words, and I know for me, this was true going back a few years. I mean, now I do, because I've done this soul work and I know like a lot more about my own personal truth of who I am. And I know my soul, a big part of my soul's mission, and I'm connected to it. But it wasn't until I did that work that I did have that, because growing up, I felt detached from any concept of home. Like completely detached. And so this is for anybody that had either, just not a happy household, that not feeling at home, or even comparing to other siblings that you say, well, why do they look so, like they might get excited about going home and then you don't, and you're wondering, you just feel different. Okay. The reason you feel different is because you're a rock star and you had to join the love train and clear all this for the collective. So there you go. Not everybody's a famous rock star, but you right now in this process are. So I'm serious. Like the stronger connection I find that people have to the family and that expectation, it's tougher for them in this transition, in the transformational process, to say, okay, I can let go of that and just focus on me. It makes it tougher. So all you lone wolves out there, you are a rock star, and you're going to see this very soon. And it's going to be a completely different experience. And that feeling of home that's being replaced is something that is so, I will tell you, when you feel it, it's so ingrained and you absolutely know it. And it's bigger and better than what you perceived prior, what you thought you were missing. It's totally different, and it feels better, and it's embedded. You embody it. It's something that you embody. Okay, next. Okay, those are all the things that are being cleared, right? So if I change, does this affect people around me? Did I do enough? Effort does not equal progress. Alignment is how we move forward always. Where's my vibration? What am I looking to create? What's the end result? Following the energy to the next step, and then clearing that energy of not feeling at home. Okay. Now, let's go to the last graphic. Okay. So here's what they gave me. All right. So right now, what we are seeing, this, this get ready, really get ready to receive more light, is essentially what they're saying. But this is such a deep purge that's happening. So they're showing that this blue light that I'm showing is pushing up, and you can see these stars are reflecting areas where there's some energy, dense energy, that needs to be blasted up. It goes up, it gets met by your guides, your angels, spirit, all the above, surround it. It gets an understanding of what went south. How did we get here? And once it has that understanding, it's healed, because we don't want it to ever be created again. So these are these purges. So it's really pushing now everything, those deepest things. So if something is in your field, right, your body's purging it. Now, here's the analogy they gave me. They gave me the analogy of having a rubber band around your wrist, right? And it's been on there for a long time, right? These energies have been floating around here for a long time, not just even this lifetime. I know the noodle can't deal with this stuff, but it's not just this lifetime. Yeah, this stuff is ancestral, all the above, right? So we think of that rubber band, right? It's amazing that it lasted this long, but now we're taking it off. We're purging it. We're taking it off. When you remove it, there's that discomfort because the blood flow goes back in. Another analogy they gave me is after a deep tissue massage, right? Where when they get in there and start working out your knots, now the blood's flowing, it's sore, right? So that's one aspect of what happens when this stuff is coming out. In addition to that, we have DNA being activated in our bodies. Our whole cellular makeup is being transformed. So we are transforming from Homo sapien to Homo luminous. We are becoming more of a light body. So your body, if they're saying that if you're attempting to resolve frustration or, even anger at your body, that we can't resolve it from a level of frustration. It's got to be love. And so they wanted me to share all of this to kind of get a visual of all of the things. And there was no Canva plan to show DNA reconstruction or cellular reconstruction, but I gave you the words. So hopefully that helps. We have no idea what Homo luminous really means to the noodle, right? But we do know this is where we're heading. Right? We're actually already here. This, by the way, already exists. Okay. This exists, and we're grounding into this more and more and more. So where light, the reason that stuff has to purge is so that the light can flow freely through. So that's okay. Yeah. So they were saying to heal, right? The healing process is having this perspective and understanding that you can't, right? We don't heal a perceived problem from the level of the problem. So we don't go, oh, I'm so mad, my back hurts. Oh, I'm so mad, my head hurts, right? And I get it. There's frustration involved in this process. But when you truly say to your body, wow, you're miraculous. You are doing an amazing job. And you can apologize to it. Say, I'm sorry, I've been so mad at you. I had no idea what you were going through. I'm here for you. I love you. I love you. I love you. So important. If you don't have a relationship with your body, or if your relationship with the body is looking in the mirror and going, ooh, I think that could change. No good. No. Just when you see yourself in the mirror, go, body, you're doing amazing. The relationship with the body and the relationship with Earth, with Gaia, is critical in the fifth dimension. So, okay, so that's what I got today. Oh, one more thing. So Monday we have Susan Taylor Shire, who's the author, and she's going to talk about soul mastery. Oh, I'm so excited to have her. And then we have the lovely Suzanne Alexandria is going to be my guest on Tuesday. So Monday, Tuesday, we're going to start the week with some amazing guests. Suzanne also, she's a healer. She reads Akashic records also. She's just amazing for helping people connect to with their inner divinity. I honestly didn't know what that was, quite frankly, until I did some work with her. And so we'll be sharing that, and you guys will be able to ask questions during both of those. So I'm looking forward to that. And yes, the recording will be up there for those of you who can't make live. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Love your bodies, um, be patient, and keep doing those forgiveness letters. If you're still mad at somebody, help out this purge here, give it some love, and remember that it's always for you, that they're just on their journey, and many times they absolutely didn't know what they were doing. They really truly didn't. They were not awake. So with that said, I love all of you, and thank you for being here. And let me know in the comments if you have anything that's coming up in your field that you need me to talk about. Okay, have a great evening or morning wherever you are. Love you guys. Bye.